Spider Action was released by Taito Corporation on Amstrad CPC in 1987. It is a platform shooter where the player has to move downwards in a 30-floor building and enter all the red doors in order to get some documents. So yes, our guy is a secret agent and the building is full of enemy henchmen who don't mind shooting you unless you shoot them first. You can also kick them to death or crush them with an elevator or even shoot a light on them, which is the hardest way to kill them because you can only do it from within a moving elevator. By the way, if you shoot down a light, the whole building will go dark for a bit. I don't know why, but at the same time I don't know how he got on the 30th floor in the first place. But since we're not cinema scenes here, let's move on to the rest of the game. We were talking about the henchmen and how much they enjoy killing you. At least they cannot jump kick you, but from the second building on they can lie flat on the floor and you can only take care of them by jumping on their backs while they are on the floor. In order to make progress in the game, you need to retrieve all documents from the red doors and go down to the basement where a taxi or some car of some sorts is waiting for you in order to take you to the next building. All this while trying to avoid getting shot, being crushed by an elevator, or falling even one floor. Falling one floor is enough. You can control the elevators when you're in them, but not when you're on them. If you don't take all the documents, you will begin from the same building, from the top. The game has no restraints in showing liters of blood, since every time someone gets shot, gets drained and melted. And that's some interesting kind of power these bullets have. And now it's time to hide my hideousness and give you the ratings. Graphics 3. Not a lot of space for details here, as the sprites are quite small, but you can see what everyone's up to. The graphics are there to serve the game and not the other way around. That's not a bad thing. Sound 2. Even though the music score is spot on and perfect for the atmosphere of the game, that's all you'll ever hear. No gunshots, no splatter sounds, no agony screams. That's weird really, I don't know why. Gameplay 3. Even though it's pretty challenging at the beginning, you can't help but get a bit bored when you realize that every building was constructed by the same lazy architect who just made one design and then he bought a photocopier, printer, scanner and started using that instead. Yeah, in 1987, why? General experience 3. It's fun, but it's repeating itself and this can't be good for the duration of the game. Unfortunately, it cannot keep me playing for a long time. Overall, an average of 2.75. Although I would suggest that you give it a try, it wouldn't be among my first priorities. It was one of the first games I've ever played on CPC though, so it will always hold a special place in my heart. I guess that if it didn't hold that special place, it would receive a 0 point something. I have no idea. Anyway, see you on the next video with a better shoot 'em up classic.